Newlove Annan is the person that we're going to speak to this morning. He's far bigger than his name. Good morning.
Good morning, David.
How are you?
I'm good, David.
It's good to have you here. Now, as we were bantering earlier, just before we came on air, I mean, I already have goosebumps. No, just talking to you. Let's first of all set the stage by letting people know what it is that they already know that connects them to you. Okay, Frema, you want to do the honors?
Of course, and why not? Because this song does something to me. So I'm sure you've heard Adome humobro de de ma bejuhane na adu amya besine. You never gave a promise. I thought I was gonna join. Me would be easy. Your grace and mercy has brought me thus far. Your grace and mercy is all I need. Your grace and mercy has brought us thus far. How did you get this song?
Prima, good. It's by inspiration. I think that David said it all.
Yeah.
There are some kinds of songs that you get, from the Holy Spirit. Or for me, I'm a Christian, so I believe in that.
Yes.
That stands the test of time in music. That is what we call classical, type of music, because it never fades out. And I will not claim credit for this because I've been composing since I was about 12 years. I've composed many songs. But this particular song, I wrote it one evening. The text and the music and everything just came all at once. I was in New York, and the text and the music just came to me. I wrote it down, and I kept it for a long time. I think I wrote it in 2010 or so.
Okay.
Until James Amar, he's the director of Harmonious Chorale. Yes, he asked me if I have any new compositions that I wanted them to do. So I sent it to him, and he taught his choir. And everywhere I go, people talk about that particular song.
Yes. So, Newlove Annan is a trained minister of church music. He's a Christian worship and liturgics from reputable institutions, both in Ghana and abroad. Now, when you listen to the song, you can tell the kind of composer that he is, a great one at that. Now, take us back to, growing up and all. You just mentioned that you started composing music at the age of 12. Who are you? Who are your parents? How were you able to do all these?
So thank you very much, Manfrema. You already mentioned my name, Newlove Annan. A lot of people ask me whether I'm an Eve or something with that kind of first name. I'm a Fanti, both parents. And my father tells me that there was a man at GBC whom he loved so much. He was called Newlove Mamata.
Yeah.
And so my father named me after, after that man. Yes. So I was born by Reverend Francis Kwame Annan. He's deceased now. He was a Methodist minister. And my mother is Mrs. Felicia Annan. So my father was an organist and a minister at the same time. He wasn't too good, but he wished that his son learn how to play, because he couldn't play as much as he wanted to because of ministerial and other things. So he taught me at a very early age. So I was what people would describe as a child prodigy. At the age of about 4 or so, I was already playing.
Wow.
So I was born in the early mid 1970s. So in 1979, while the coup was going on at GBC, I was there recording for Children's Own. There was a program that was called Children's Own. Yes, that was hosted by one Antitina Moses.
Yes,
I was there recording. So I've been playing for a long time before.
You've taken us back. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. I was there recording for that program. So I started playing before I could even, be aware that I was playing. So I was the work of my father and God. The two of them architected this kind of thing. So I'm very grateful.
Wow.
I read somewhere that you were very ill. one time, and the song Grace and Mercy came to you. Tell us about those moments.
Yes, that's very true. So I left Ghana in 2003, I believe, to study abroad. And the first time I visited Ghana back was in 2010, when the Harmonious Chorale and Dr. Joyce Ayi organized an evening for me at the National Theatre. So after that, I returned back to the States. And whilst I was returning back, for some reason, I was so ill in the airplane. It started from here. And I got to New York, and it was one thing after the other. I was so sick. I've never been that sick before for the first time. So I even thought that because maybe I had been away from Ghana for a long time, and I came, and maybe I drank some water that I shouldn't have. I didn't know, but it was a series of things going on, and then it turned into some hiccups and some other things. That was almost like I was losing my life. So when I was recovering, I remember, was when this song came to me. I am not a superstitious person or anything, but I usually connect my sickness and the time that I was getting well to the song, because I don't know whether I would have gotten the song if I hadn't gone through that kind of situation.
Experience.
So maybe I'm still trying to find out the whole story, but I believe that maybe it was a time when God wanted to speak to me and give me the song.
Now let me take you back, to your educational stages. You were at the University of Ghana, and you were, I don't know if you were tutored or if you had any encounters with J.H. Nketia, Dr. William Anku, God bless his soul, because I met Dr. William Anku as well in University of Ghana. He taught me a bit of music. Dr. William Anku did the "A Nation Calls for Duty Now, It's for One and All for the NIA song." Yes, and Dr. Joshua Amwa as well. Tell us, what you learned from these people, the kind of impact they had on you, especially your musical career.
Yes. So, like I said, my father taught me how to play this, and I started writing songs. But I wasn't aware that I was already doing things because I had some contacts, with some kind of culture or what some other people were doing. So the first time that I was aware about all this was when I wrote a song. I was already in Legon in '96. I wrote an anthem called Mobodewu, and the Winneba Youth Choir performed it at Professor K. Buzia's memorial lecture or something like that. I heard so much about Professor Nketia, but I thought about him as a spirit, not as a person that I would ever come into contact with.
I can understand that.
The man is so great, So, Winneba Youth Choir performed the song. I wasn't there, but somebody taught them and they performed the song. So I was in Legon when somebody came to call me that Professor Nketia wants to see you. And I said, me?
Wow.
So they said, yes, Prof wants to see you. So I went to Professor. I thought maybe I had quoted some part of his composition that I wasn't supposed to do. So I was so scared. So when I got there, he asked me, are you the one who composed Mobodewu? I said, yes. He said, what inspiration did you get? So he asked me a couple of questions. Then he told me that I was going to be a great composer.